Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Midnight Rambles. First things first, I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I had a really good reason for it. On December 21st, I got both of my upper wisdom teeth and the molar in front of those taken out of my mouth. And after the operation, I was just not in the mood to record. I physically couldn't because my mouth wouldn't really cooperate with opening. Like, I could talk and I could speak, but I couldn't really do it all that well because I was all swollen. I had to eat beef broth and pudding and mashed potatoes for a couple of days until I could get function back inside of my jaw and my lips. It was an adventure. I tell you that. A very fun adventure. I would not like to repeat it, if I ever can. Goodness. I was so scared the week coming up to the appointment. And then the night of, I don't think I got a wink of sleep. Mostly because I also couldn't eat before the operation. I didn't know what kind of anesthesia they were going to use, and I didn't want to chance it. So I just refrained from eating. And I was just hungry and terrified because I don't like going to doctors. I don't like going to dentists. I don't really know anyone who does. If you do, teach me your secrets. I guess having good oral hygiene kind of helps with that. But when we got there, the people there were extremely nice. They were kind, confident, knew what they were doing, and the operation itself didn't take as long as I thought it would. Luckily for me, there was no infection. The teeth came out in relatively quick time. I think I was there no more than 20-25 minutes max. With the time, well, no, because it took about 10 minutes for me to numb, a little bit to pay. All in all, I couldn't have been there for more than like an hour, give or take. The worst part came after everything was done and over with. I was so nauseous on the car ride home. It was terrible. And then I was so achy. Luckily, though, I wasn't in any major pain, which I'm extremely grateful for. I took all of the medicine. It really genuinely helped. So, for those of you who are nervous about going to the dentist or who have upcoming appointments with your oral surgeons to get your teeth removed, it is incredibly scary. You will hear lots of noises and feel lots and lots of pressure, but it didn't hurt at all. Whatever they gave me to numb me completely numbed my mouth. I couldn't feel a thing. Even the needle going in and of itself, which I was extremely scared about, like I had nightmares about being awake for the entire procedure, was given local anesthesia, so I was awake. It wasn't too bad. It was just like a little pinch in my gums and in the roof of my mouth. And then after about 10 minutes or so, just nope. It was the funniest feeling I ever had felt. Couldn't feel my lips, couldn't really move my tongue that well, couldn't feel it. And then they just came in and they just took their tools and popped the teeth right out. The hard part comes when you're recovering. Because I don't know if anyone's ever had their wisdom teeth out or any teeth out at all. You are on a very restricted diet for the first week and even afterwards while your gums are healing up. Like, you just get to drink broth and mashed potatoes and pudding. Pretty much anything that can be liquefied. And let me tell you, if it weren't for those mashed potatoes and beef broth, I don't know how I would have managed. It really helped me get through, and some of you might say, ew, beef broth, chicken broth. It's not that bad. It is actually quite delicious. Especially if you get like a low sodium variety that doesn't have that much salt in it. Mwah! It was actually quite good. So that's pretty much my excuse for not uploading these past couple weeks. I just really haven't felt it. But now I'm back, and hopefully I can get back on a semi-normal schedule. Don't hold me to that. I probably won't, because there's a lot going on, and I'm super excited about it. So a couple friends of me are getting together a visual novel. And by a couple friends and me, I mean we have like a crew. And I'm just a writer, and I'm not going to say anything about the visual novel itself just yet, because we're still in the planning stages, we're still trying to get everything together, and I don't want to spoil anything too early, because then that wouldn't be fun and it wouldn't be fair. But I'll try to keep you guys updated about how it's going. Can't wait to tell you guys if we get it completed. Just keep you guys in the loop, because it is going to be super exciting. I'm really happy to be working with the people I am. And I think we're going to make an amazing product. And yes, I'm saying this as a completely biased party, but if you don't believe and love the products you're working on, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Stop it. You have to believe and love what you do. And that's just my 2 cents. But the thing that I think, secondly, I'm most excited about is that a friend of mine made a YouTube channel recently, and they started their own Let's Plays. And I watched it, and they're extremely funny. I'll link their video down in the description below. I highly recommend you go and watch it. They play Slime Rancher. And if you don't know what Slime Rancher is, it's this adorable game where you pretty much just raise little gloops and glops of slime. You run around collecting them, you collect their food, you build your own farm. It's a really fun and relaxing game, and the thing that really sinks it in is their commentary. Their first video, they say they're really nervous and you can kind of hear it, but honestly, they were funny, they were witty. So if you're interested in what my friend is doing, check him out, give him a like, give him a subscribe, and leave him a nice comment and tell them how they did. I really hope that they do amazing. I think they will. YouTube isn't too bad of a thing to do. Sure, the editing can be a pain sometimes, but it's part of the job. It's part of why we do this. Bring on the pain of editing if it means bringing the people entertainment, I say. And what else did I have to tell you guys today? Oh yeah, I finally got around to recording the second episode of Midnight Stories. I've really got no excuse. Will I be better about uploading it? Probably not, because writing is a pain sometimes. I can do it. I am capable. It's just my brain decides it doesn't like doing it, even though it loves it, and gives me ideas in the middle of the night when I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm too tired to roll over and write them down. And I constantly say, brain, please, for love of all that is good, give me an idea when it's not 4 in the morning. And my brain's like, haha, nope, you're up then anyway. Why not? And I'm like, yeah, but now I'm all cozy and in a blanket burrito. I don't want to get up and get a pen, get a piece of paper, write it down, and then make another blanket burrito. That's not the point of a blanket burrito. Once you're blanket burritoed, you don't get up unless you need snacks, and then you roll to the kitchen as the blanket burrito, grab the snack with your teeth, and then roll back to your bed. Don't ask how you get back into the bed. You kind of have to snick your way up. You'll figure it out. Anyone who's ever blanket burritoed, they know. It's a big secret. You just gotta do it and figure it out for yourself. I remember my first blanket burrito. It's quite an amazing trip. I got stuck. Quite frankly, I got stuck inside of the blanket, and I needed help getting out of it. But I think that's everything I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. I hope you guys are staying safe. Wear your masks. We are still in the middle of the pandemic. And until next time, everybody, this is Eris Xerxes signing out. Bye, guys!